Hey there, I'm going to show you how to use the QuikKat BrowStrips. I'm not sure if I want to choose the bold, the sharp, the edgy, or the curve. Take a look at my eyebrow. Let's see, the curve, I mean, I could make that work, but I want something a little bigger. So bold. Might be a little too bold for what I'm gonna go do after this. So it's down to sharp versus edgy. Edgy is a little bit straighter, more clean cut with a shorter tail. The sharp has a higher arch. That looks pretty good, especially when I do this. So I think I'm gonna go with sharp. Once you choose your shape, you wanna remove the brow strip from the sheet and find your fit. So for me, it's easiest to align the upper edge of the brow window with the upper edge of my eyebrow. So make sure it fits in the window. Don't go too far above it, or else you're gonna have a lot of color that does not look natural, because it isn't. If you go too far below, you won't capture that clean line of your natural brow. So that being said, fit it into the window as best as you can. I like to align the upper edge with the upper edge, tiny bit of room to spare, like about there, and stick it. The only other area that needs revision is in here. There's a little bit more skin that I'm really looking to fill, so I'm gonna just drag it over here a little bit. Cover up as much of that as possible. Make sure the rest of it is still in. Press it down. That looks pretty good. Brow is in there. I'm gonna give it another quick comb with the QuikKat Pro brush. All right. I'm going to use the QuikKat Brow Pomade in the light taupe shade. It's good for anybody with light eyebrows, weak eyebrows, no eyebrows, blonde hair, just for a subtle fill in. And from there, I'm gonna use just a basic eyeshadow blunt head brush with the pomade. I'm just gonna load the color up on here. I'm gonna start on the outer corner. This is gonna be the most saturated part of the whole eyebrow. Gradually fade inward. When you get to here, you don't wanna add a whole lot of color, or else it's gonna look unnatural. So you want to hold it down in the area that you're filling in so it's nice and taut, because these sharp lines is going to be everything. It's going to do all the work for you, so you don't have to create those later on your own. Hold it down and just start filling in. Every time you think you need more, add it. Don't be shy. Once you think you have every portion of the latter half of the tail filled in, you want to move this way. You can be more conservative as you get in here, so you don't have that block of eyebrow, because then it's just going to look like, you know, a beginner did it, which I am. So fill it in. For the most part, you just don't want to ignore any part of your eyebrow. You want to get the whole thing in there so you can take advantage of the full shape. I'm sure there's muas around the world cringing as I do this because my brush is a mess. But really, we're going for speed and effectiveness, because this is going to do 90% of the work for you. So once you get in here, just be a little bit more conservative. Don't pile it on quite as much. Don't be as concerned with getting every little spot filled in, because that fade is what's going to make it look natural. And then from here, you just want to smooth it all out. Make sure every little part got its bit. And then you're going to peel it off from center outward, like that. You see, I bled outside the lines a little bit of the brow strip here, but that's just a quick boop-a-doop. Other than that, though, the brow went on pretty flawlessly. if you see it. It's self-explanatory. I mean, the lines are sharp. There's nothing really left to do. If you wanted to, you could use the angled brush and dip it in here and, you know, fine out some of those lines, but this one went on pretty perfectly as is, and not being a mua, I don't want to screw it up. The only thing I might want to do is comb it out one last time. Make sure all that color spreads nice and even. Like so. And that's it.